Spider-Man Brand New Day officially within production, I decided to compile a video which would discuss everything that we know about Spider-Man Brand New Day before the film comes out. Comment below if there's anything that I might have missed in this video, which I'm pretty sure I will miss some things as news tends to come out pretty fast nowadays, and things change over time and blah 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 and all that. Let's just get into everything that we know. But before I do so, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe and hit the bell icon for it will notify you whenever I have a new upload that is released. Spider-Man Brand New Day's title is influenced by the Brand New Day storyline after Peter Parker had everyone's memory wiped after the events of Civil War, much like the events in the MCU where we have Spider-Man wiping everyone's memory with Doctor Strange's help after the events of No Way Home. No one knows who Peter Parker is, nobody knows that Spider-Man is Peter Parker now officially within the MCU. So many heroes only know the character of Spider-Man, but they will not know the character of Peter Parker going forward within this story. After the events of Daredevil Born Again, which spoilers for that series, Wilson Fisk has basically have vigilantes on the watch for police, meaning that this is going to bring Spider-Man back to being a public menace in the eyes of the citizens in this movie. And we may most likely see a Daredevil and Spider-Man team up in this movie as well, but it's potentially a possibility. They can't figure out the rights. But speaking of other characters to appear in the film, it's often rumored that Mark Ruffalo's Hulk will be appearing in this movie, potentially as Professor Hulk teaching at his university, but not likely as a character who's going to overstep his cameo. And within the story, Spider-Man is likely to have many villains such as Mr. Negative and some unknown characters, but the other known characters that have been confirmed for the film are in fact Boomerang, which is a joke character from the comic books and most likely going to be a joke character in this movie. We have Scorpion, who was set up back in Spider-Man Homecoming and is finally going to have a payoff to his cameo scene at the end of the post-credit. Now we also have Tombstone, which Tombstone is also a major Spider-Man villain that has not been done in live action yet, and is much more street level in the way that it needs to be, as it's going to be much more of a street level Spider-Man movie. The most intriguing thing about this movie, despite all the things that had been just discussed, is the fact that this is going to be directed by the same director who directed Shang-Chi. It will most likely give this film some flavor that the prior two Tom Holland films had not had, such as Far From Home and Homecoming. Though enjoyed by many people, it's often agreed that those films don't really have much of a visual identity or anything that really makes them stand out as being strictly unique to the rest of the MCU. With the director of Shang-Chi, he could potentially bring a visual style to the character that had not been seen within the MCU or to Spider-Man in general. So far, that's all that we know about Spider-Man Brand New Day. This film is still within its production, and there are likely things to change or be added in the far future.